Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Karen Kari and I'm back with another video. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys how I started my seeds, and I basically use this cell starting kit from Burpees. And basically the starter seed kit comes with everything that you need, even the mulch, and it's also self-watering, so that's why I like it. This video is not sponsored, so yeah, I just like it. So basically it comes with those little brown pellets, and those brown pellets are dry, and the way it works is that once you wet them, they're going to expand and then they're going to turn into dirt, which is really cool. For those of you that don't know what dirt to buy, it already comes with some. Downside to that is that it's not enough, and I'm going to show you guys later on, but it just isn't enough. So what you're going to want to do is take that very bottom tray. It has nothing in it. You want to set that down first, and then you're going to take the tray with the cones and the holes. You want to set that down next. Then you're going to have that foam. So you're going to fold the sides of that foam and put it in between the first tray and the second tray with the cones and the holes. It's going to fit right in there, okay? And then you're going to want to place the tray with the pellets on top. When you go to water it though, you want to water that A tray that you see with the little A sign on there. You want to water inside of that first. That's what's going to make it self-watering between that and the foam, because the foam is going to get wet on those ends and it's going to soak up that whole entire thing like a sponge. And then the holes at the bottom of those cell trays are going to soak up the water from the sponge, well, the foam, and then that's how it is self-watering. Kind of crazy, but it works. So what you're going to do is wet the pellets, and then after you wet all the pellets, you're going to take the stick that they give you and you're just going to break everything up. It does take a really long time. I eventually switched from using that stick to breaking it up with my hands because it just takes a really long time. Now, like I said, it does not fill up the whole entire cell tray, so I recommend getting some starting potting mix to mix in there with it, because it literally, some of them were full, some of them wasn't full. It's nice if you're only planting like maybe 2 or 3 things, because maybe you can combine like some of the pellets. But if you're planning on using that whole entire tray, I suggest you go out and buy some extra mulch or dirt. So that's what I end up doing. Today I just want to let you guys know what I'm planting. So I'm planting spinach and I'm planting tomatoes along with cucumbers, which will then be pickled and turned into pickles. I'm so excited for that because this is my first time ever like doing anything garden related or it's like food. So I'm like super duper excited. Y'all don't understand, because you know, if I can start gardening, if I can start gardening, then I don't gotta go to the store no more. Okay, you feel me? I can get my little fruits and vegetables from my backyard, saving money, self-sufficient. Y'all don't understand. Like, yes, be like me. Start a garden. Anyway, so once you get done with all of this, like blood, sweat, and tears, you're done. Like, it was hot. It wasn't that hot, but it was hot. So once you're done, it should look something like this. Hopefully this video come up. Y'all, I wish I hurry up and get this done because my fingers was tired, my back was tired, I was tired. So basically that's what it looks like. As you can see, it's not full. So that's why you need more, because it's just not enough. So basically what you're going to want to do is get you your potting mix, and you want to fill it all the way up to the top. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like in a second, but you're going to take that, fill it all the way up to the top. I decided, because there are 2 different potting mix, to basically mix them together. The potting mix that I bought has perlite in it, which I heard is really good for like your potting mix when you're starting to grow seeds and when you have your plants in general. So I was really excited about that. I just decided, like I said, to fill everything all the way up to the top, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what it's supposed to look like or what you want it to look like. Now, like I said, this is my first time, so I could be wrong, but this did work for me. I am going to show you guys my results at the very end of this video, so please stay tuned for that, okay? So as you can see, it's full all the way to the top compared to what it looked like a few minutes ago, rather, I should say. It looks different. So what I did was, like I said, I mixed everything together because there are 2 different potting mix, and I just didn't want it to affect what was going on. I didn't know, and I was just like, look, I ain't got time. Bought this stuff and I want it to work, so I was just like, let me mix it up. So it just seems like it's one big thing, and it's not like 2 separate potting mixes growing at once. Another thing I recommend is that you label where you put your seeds at. I did not do that. I recommend getting some popsicle sticks, cutting them in half, and labeling where you put your seeds. It comes with a paper to let you know where you put your seeds at, but it's a little bit confusing. I suggest just getting popsicle sticks, cutting them in half, sticking them in each individual box, because then you can know exactly where everything's at, the date that you planted them, and everything. I just think it moves a whole lot smoother, especially when it's time to transition them out of their cells. Just saying, little tip. Now, I started to put the seeds in there. What I will say is that every seed packet is different, so please follow the back of your seed box. I said bag, because all of them are different. I believe the seeds that I got are organic seeds. I'm gonna definitely try to put a picture up of the type of seeds that I purchased, but I got these from Home Depot. So if you have a Home Depot near you, you can probably purchase the same brand of seeds. Also, another thing to keep in mind is that you want to also plant seeds or fruits and vegetables that pertain to your area, your location. That's a video for another time, but you want to make sure you plant seeds that pertain to your area, because that also affects whether they're going to grow or not. So please do your research. Also, please do your research on how to put the seeds in there, because each seed has different like levels, I guess, not levels, but like they have different like parts where they're supposed to be. So some of them are supposed to be grown at a ½ inch, some of them are supposed to be grown at 1/4 an inch, some of them are supposed to be grown at 1/3 of an inch. And you don't want to put the seed in too deep, because if it's too deep, then it might not be able to grow. Just FYI, once again, I'm new, but I'm just saying, from the research that I did, it is important to put them where the back of the packet says. So please follow the back of the packet, because just don't throw the seeds in there. As well as only put about 2 to 3 seeds in each little box. You don't put a whole bunch in there, and don't just put 1 in there. You want to put about 2 to 3. Just, give yourself some wiggle room. Make sure like some of them or one of them is going to grow out of the 3, because not all the seeds are going to grow. Sometimes only 2 grows. So you want to give yourself enough wiggle room to, have that growing space, okay? Hope this makes sense. Then you want to take some more mulch or dirt. I don't know why I keep calling it mulch. You're going to take some more dirt, and then, or your potting mix. Let me say that. Your potting mix. And you're going to want to spread that out, make sure it's full. And then this part is vital. You want to drench. And I mean drench. Let me reiterate. Drench, okay? The cells, the blocks, whatever you call them, in water, because you want to make sure that the water is getting all the way down to the bottom of those boxes, of those cell boxes. And also that is going to help start germination. If the potting mix is dry, then your seeds are not going to be able to grow. So you want to make sure that you water them down. Now this is just when they start. You don't have to go out there every day and like shower your seeds in water. You don't have to do that, because it's self-watering. Just put water at the very bottom in the tray A. If you put water down there, you're good to go. It should water itself. So then you're going to want to put that plastic top on there What I do recommend is that you tape it down because the wind literally can blow it away. Okay, you guys, so this is what I wanted to show you, what's going on with the kit basically when it's in action. So the the lid basically traps in the heat, and also it ends up having like this what is that thing called, kind of like a condensation type of thing going on in there, so the water kind of drips down from the top onto the plants, as well as the bottom of these, which I'm going to show the bottom of each cell, how it has the hole, and that also gets wet as well. I definitely rotated this by accident. So like I said, you guys, I do recommend that you label them. I kind of know where everything is, but I just recommend you label them because it makes it a lot easier. So as you can see, all my little babies are starting to grow. They're looking nice, looking good. You know, this one has a little hole in it. I'm not sure why. I'll look it up, but they all look really nice. Some of them are starting to sprout, as you can see, but some of them are almost, you know, up and running, like these guys, as well as that one. It has a seed on there, which I thought was pretty cool. Look at my dog. Okay, he's observing. So then I also have like this little one over here. Come on, focus. Which this is supposed to be my spinach, as well as it was one over here, but it like broke off and died. I don't know. So yeah, basically this is what it looks like when it's up and running. So it does work, if that's what you were wondering. And then I'm gonna take this off. Woo! Okay, great. At the bottom of these is what I wanted to show you guys. There's like little holes. Hopefully you guys can see that. So basically this mat, like I said in the video, is going to go in between this tray and this tray, and the water is going to go at the bottom. So that's how it's getting water, because this little mat goes right in between there and it touches down in the water. And so then this mat, this foam mat, gets soaking wet, as you can see. Like if you, I don't know if you can tell, but like when I press down, excuse me, when I press down, there's like water droplets that appear because it's like a sponge. So essentially when your plants are dry and the mat is wet, the mulch or dirt, sorry, is going to absorb the water that's coming off of this sponge or whatever. So that's how that works, just to give you guys a kind of like a understanding of what I was getting at in the video, because I knew it was a little bit complicated. So yeah, so that's basically what it looks like all together. So for those of you that were thinking about buying this Burpee set, I think that it is amazing, especially if you're a first-time farm grower like I am, because it kind of gave you everything step by step, and it's self-watering. So if you have like a busy lifestyle but you want to start a garden, it's very good for that, because you don't have to worry about watering it every day. As long as the inside of this tray has water, you should be fine. I would recommend checking on it like maybe once a week or so, just to make sure everything's good. But for overall, it is all together, so you don't have to worry about anything. So if you know anything, or if you want to share anything, definitely leave a comment. And until next time, bye y'all.